Welcome to devlog number 39 for Efficiency, the best to-do list app ever created. Today we're back to long-form content. I was trying out short-form little shorts for a few videos there, and I think I really like it. I like how much engagement it's getting. Obviously, short-form content is a little bit of a cheat on how to get a lot of views, but I think it is nice to kind of get some reach and engagement to these videos to a wider audience. So I think I'm going to mainly stick with short-form content going forward. But for days like today, where there's not really that much tangible stuff getting done, I'm going to revert back to longer form videos just to kind of show you guys my thought process on what's currently going on in the game. So recently, if you haven't been keeping up with the devlogs, I've been running into a lot of issues with the pixel system, basically. So we have two different cameras. We have the UI one, and then we have the main head camera. And what we've been doing this entire time is we've been putting our islands on the main head camera, and then everything else is overlaid on the UI system. What I'm realizing though is that our pixel camera is not set up properly. In order for me to set it up properly, I would have to rework all of the UI, and then everything would get really, really ugly really fast. And I want to be able to release this game in the next month or two, and I think that if we go for a rework that big, it's not going to happen. So I'm going to commit to the release time over an optimization of it, and what we're going to do instead is work on a system that I think is a decent backup. So obviously we have all of these islands pre-built over here on the actual, layer system, but those are built off of a tile map. So you cannot just transfer them over to UI because they're built with an auto tiler, and we cannot transfer that over. But what we can do is we can take all of these islands and we can take the exact same design and then put it into a UI ocean grid. So what I did is I made the exact same grid as our current one, and then I made that on a UI layer. And now what I can do is I can overlay the island tiles onto that new ocean, allowing us to basically be able to have the exact same thing except on a UI layer this time. Now I'm going to do that by taking all of the sprites that the auto tiler uses, throwing them into Photoshop, getting rid of the ocean parts of them. That way when the ocean is animating, it doesn't look all weird and stuff, where you just have some still frames around the island. So we're going to chop those ocean parts, and then we're just going to hand recreate every single one of the islands in the UI layer. So it's going to take a while. It's going to be a bit tedious, but I'm excited for it to be done because that means that we're not going to have screen tearing. That means hopefully the performance doesn't get downgraded too much. And on top of that, we could also, in theory, rework the button system if we really want to, because now instead of having to have separate buttons for, all of the people, for the merchant, for the villagers, for the boat that you're sailing out to the next island, you could in theory have that built into your actual tile system, because we're working on a UI layer now, so we could just, add that in there. Just kind of thinking out loud here, but overall, that's really what we got done today. I mostly just kind of figured out what I actually want to do here, and I think it is moving this direction. So, a little bit rough knowing that I have to do this all tomorrow, but I've got a game plan laid out, and I know what I need to do. So we're going to dive right into this tomorrow, and we're going to see how it goes. But overall, that is everything I have for devlog number 39. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like on it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.